Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ethelor Plays Go. Let me just set my headphones on, or set my headphones up while I turn on coordinates. Can hear ourselves. I'm black even. So let's get started. Wasn't able to shoot a video this weekend. I was very busy playing the new Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda. It's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it so far. Um, Yeah, this is my usual opening is black, nothing too special, and we already have a 3-3, which is quite interesting. Often I find that on GoPanda, I'm the one to invade the 3-3, but okay, so white wanted to do it, and left this behind. So I'm going to go for the Chinese, and we're going to have some fun with that. It's just what I'm in the mood for today. Uh, Maybe got to make sure not to play too quickly, but yeah, so... Um, an invasion right away, which is a bit weird. I can already try and make a base. The white will just jump out, and I guess I can Tanuki. I mean, there's not a whole lot else to do. I can try to surround, but there's no way you can attack this one stone that severely, so I'm just gonna make a base. Just play simple. I mean, I guess I could play like S17 and like really get into it, but I don't think it's really I don't think it's really worth it. And this doesn't really do anything. I guess like I could defend the stone, but don't really feel like it. I mean, why? No reason to be so attached. And I guess if they're not gonna do it, then I guess I should play double approach over here. Let's see now. Attachment, can Hane. And the music that I chose today is not the one, so I'm gonna switch it quickly. All right, switch that out. Hopefully this works a little bit better. Switch it from like some weird dream music to like just rain, ambience, and thunder. This will do. I can't remember what was the right way to play here. Where, yeah, I think it's not here. Because if E3, then I connect, and then G3 to capture, and this is quite thick for white. So I think this was the right way to play. White played a little bit fast to start with. I find that when I'm, as always, when I find that when I'm trying to shoot a video, I want to play a little bit of a slower pace. I've also been taking part in Yongseng Dojang. It's this online Go school run by Inseong Huang. Um, I've been playing since the 27th season. I think it's the 26th season now. I took a little bit of a break, so I think I skipped like 3 seasons. But yeah, I've really enjoyed taking part, and I'm enjoying that it started up again. It's kind of my happy place, playing Breath of the Wild and doing Yongseng. So now, times change, but not really. So can take the Atari and then just play G2. And I think this is a little bit good for black because this cut here is still annoying. So if black cuts here later, so say I connect and white doesn't do anything, if I cut here later, then I can basically capture the stone. Um, so it's a bit annoying. White still has Aji. White might even react here, but like I can start coming underneath, make white over concentrated. So say I come this one here, a tar in here, and then connect, or there's a ko, but it's too early in the game to actually play the ko, so white will have to connect, and then I can play lightly over here. But this is something I can save for later. White might try and invest another move here, but yeah. So just play over here. And then let's see. Atari. And I can double approach, or so if I double approach, he'll come on top, and then if I come into the corner, he can try and block in this direction and try and get some development. Um, and given that I have some forcing moves, maybe I want to go high. There are some Joseki which can learn from that. Or I can come into the corner, but not really a fan, so I'm going to play this one today. This is the plan. It's been a long time since I've played this one space high double approach, or not one space. Yeah, this I guess it is one space high. I don't know. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Lots of stuff going on at work. I hit the gym after work as well. Today was arms and shoulders. Really enjoyed that. Uh, I've been focusing on growing my arms a little bit because I feel like they've been a bit of a lagging body part for me. Um, so this headbutting, I think like in the past I would get really like unsure about it, but I guess you want to either stand up or come down. If I go down, then white will basically hane on the side that I choose against. And then say if I go this way, hane, extend. Yeah. I guess the issue is that it kind of leaves the corner open, which is a bit weird. So say I come down this way, hane here, extend, and maybe I can try and like aim for the corner eventually. I guess we'll have to look at the Tawari afterwards to see what the conclusion is. Interesting. I was convinced he was going to play down here, but I guess not. And I guess what I don't like about this is that it's kind of like floating. If I play this one, then cut Atari and come up, and can't cut. So actually the shape's not that great, it seems. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Because say you like peep, connect, then there's a ladder over here. White has to take care of the ladder, and then white somehow sealed in the corner. Like, looks a bit dubious. Yeah, you can do that, but then I take the corner. Um, See, like, I could play over here, and then there's Atari, but if I play this one, then white's still captured. So this looks like a complete disaster for white. This is just bad for white. Okay. Um, I don't have to respond, but I guess I can jump 2 spaces. Um, but I guess I'll just continue this way. And if I come up here, cut Atari down, Atari. Well, it's not really Atari. Turn. Oh, I can't read. Atari here, 2 liberties, 3 to 2, 3 to 2. So I think this is already working. Yeah. I mean, white can press over here, but then what's white using this stuff in the center for? It's not clear. And I guess that's a thing. I should take my hand away from the front of my mouth. So if I stand up, cut, Atari down, and then extend, and then it's the same thing all over again. White can try and like sand connect, but then it's 2 weak groups. I think what white is trying to do is trying to see if I'll play this Tiger's Mouth and Atari and then connect. And then maybe they connect, so that'll be slightly good for white. So obviously I can't allow that. I do find that I play a little bit better during the Youngseng season for what it's worth. Um, Here I need to, because the slow pace of the games just makes me a little bit more methodical when I play these online ones. So I can either play this connection, or I can play this Tiger's Mouth. If I play the Tiger's Mouth, then Atari connect, then connect here. Whereas if I just connect, I don't give white a forcing move, so I actually prefer that. And although this doesn't have a base, both of white's groups aren't super healthy. So let's see, I can stand and kind of like aim to play this turn. Say I play this Atari, then Tiger's Mouth, Atari, connect, extend, then a bulge, capture, and then it's Ko, and then once again, like I guess there are Ko threats over here now, but if I play over here, if white comes out, then I can turn and just cut this off. So it's very likely that white will just connect, and then I can seal him into the corner, which I think would be good for black. So let's do that. White's not alive still. Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan. Now I'm starting to make some potential here at the bottom of the board, and this group here is looking weak, so this potential is probably going to get bigger. Um, that's fine. Investing another move here, yeah, no big deal. Um, I guess I shouldn't freak out. Let's just ask about this heavy group. I ate a lot of food today, so I'm feeling a bit burpy, so I'm sorry about that as well. Just calling attention to all my flaws today. And playing a lot with my hairband. I'll pick up something a little bit less distracting. Let's see. Yeah, I think this group here is it's a bit suspect. So I guess one thing that we were talking about recently in Yongseng is like the value of moves versus the meaning. Whereas so like this 06 this 09 move has meaning in that it's attacking white, but it doesn't give like any firm territory right away. Although it does expand this potential here. So what he says is like look at the like a closest territorial move, which is something like C11 or versus like white C12, and then like say that's like 20 points worth or something to that extent, then is this a 20-point attack? And actually, it might be. So, um, we'll see. So extending once, and then we can just uh, make a tiger's mouth or something. So yeah, you can see I'm really growing this bottom now. And I guess the only thing I should worry about is this group here at the top. So if I play attach and then connect, there's this cross attach, pushing through, cutting, and then white might decide to go one direction or another. I can also just attach over here. You can imagine that white will Hane, connect. Uh, Not really a fan. So let's play it this way. I guess the only thing is that here it lets the white choose the direction, and so it can be a bit awkward. So if I play this Atari, then white can try and counter, I'll capture. White has to come back. Here, connect. White can capture any time and then might extend up. So I need to be a little bit careful here. I might just extend, but then cut, ladder, and so like ladder, this, there, this, here. Oh, I need to be careful about this. It might actually work for me. Here, 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 and then that way. So what happens if I have some extra Ataris? Then yeah, I don't think so. So if I extend, cut. Oh, that was I need to turn off Fox. Give me a second. All of the interruptions today. So let's see now. I'm just very afraid that white cuts here. And then if cut, and then block, and then it can come out this way. So, yeah. So I can just connect solidly, and then white might Hane this way. I'll just connect over here. Not my favorite, but I don't like leaving the cut behind, so I don't really have much of a choice. But at least as long as I'm staying strong, this group still looks kind of weak. Okay. White doesn't need this anymore to live, so... Then again, if I capture, then it does make my group a lot stronger, so I'm going to play this Tari. Oh, yeah. And then, like, what? Extending? I think, like, as long as this group is strong, it's fine. So I guess I would Tanuki now and, like, play something like this G5 move. But at the same time, like, how can... Like, I'm thinking, like, white can peep. This stone... I guess I don't have to save it, and then... how am I supposed to live locally? So, and if I stay strong, then I can continue to like surround white. So, let's invest. I worry that this is perhaps over investing because I tend to do that a lot. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm strong enough. Although white gets points in the corner, white is like really behind on points. So I also have to make sure that I don't attack too much because this result over here was just really, really bad for white. It was just horrific. Yeah. So I could be meek, but I have strong shape everywhere, so I'm gonna go a little hard. But not in that way. Don't get your mind out of the gutter. It's not going hard like that. But if white Hanes again, then I'll have to extend, but at least perhaps I'm making enough points. And for as long as white's extending here, this stone is going to be badly placed. Ooh. They really like this clamp, and I think this one is much better. See, if I come over here, Atari connects, then turn, but then again, white is too deep. White is a bit too deep. Because if I connect, then they'll come over here, and then I'll cut, and then maybe they'll Atari this way, so it's still maybe not... I think the only issue is if I play over here, Atari, and then connect. So I guess the only issue is not letting them get this move in Sente. I guess I have to keep in mind as well, how much does white need in order to win? That's what I need to keep in mind. And it's a bit unclear, so I shouldn't go too crazy. Especially because I have this result, so I shouldn't go too mad. If I connect, then white can just come up. And I can't just come up because it leaves this behind. So I'm gonna... Oh dear, it's risky. I don't want to do that. But... So I play over here, standing, covering, Atari, connect over here, and then cut, and then ladder. Yeah. So I can't Hane, I need to extend again. It is quite annoying. And I'm going to run out of time if I keep thinking this deeply. Then again, if they stand up, I can keep them separated. Isn't that good for... Because I still have these forcing moves. Because the thing is, this isn't territory, this is influence. And I have to treat it as such. I have to use it as potential. So even if I don't make it for territory now, I hope it'll give me value later. And the space is a bit wide, so I don't really trust myself to kill. But it makes the weakest group for white. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Connect. And then I can't... Yeah, I shouldn't do either of these. I need to just extend. And I can capture Hane cut. but then squeeze, which I don't like. Hane, cuts, and then here, yeah, squeezing again. Extending. And then here, cut. Say I extend over here. Then here. This looks more annoying. Say I do a double Hane. Atari connects, and then here. So wait, double Hane, Atari, connect, and what if they don't come here but connect here? Then I can ladder this. I can extend again, but push Hane, Hane here. I could do like a co-lock kind of deal, but I think this is the best way. Here, Atari, Atari, connect, turn, yeah. So this puts white under maximum pressure. That's a good point. So now I have to connect over here, I think. We can get this Atari. Make the shape bad, and then I need to fix my shape on the outside. And white needs to think about how they're going to live. I still have 240 and 9 moves. Ooh. Playing very slowly today, but I guess it's not yellow yet, so I must have some time on the clock. It's quite an achievement. Normally I don't play slow enough for the time settings on GoPanda to really mess with me too much. And then I should fix here. Okay. Okay, that's one eye. Now you have to make the other. So this will be a good start. Tiger's mouth is usually some kind of a vital point, so that's why I'm starting over here. Also because it is the point where if white wanted to play again, that's how you'd make two eyes, probably. I guess if I play this one, here, here, this one, but I also don't want to just follow, right? Then again, it is stronger shape. Maybe. I don't know. You don't want to just follow either. If I extend over here, white can't Hane because I can Atari, and that'll be Ko, I guess. Oh, that's interesting. So let's just keep this strong. And there's no connection through here, so I can just falsify this eye, I think. So if I falsify the eye, I mean, you can think like Atari, come through here, then cut. Or here, then cut. Yeah. Still only one eye, and it's all about if white can make another eye at the bottom here. Which maybe white can. It's possible. Here, no Ko. Connect. I guess it has to do with the connection between M4 and O3. And so long as black is strong there, then maybe white can't get a move in Sente, because white kind of needs a little bit of extra time in order to create that eye at the bottom. But I could be wrong. We'll see. they're also starting to think about this more. But I guess I want to start doing things with this stone if I can get Sente. Also, oh my god, I'm overwhelmingly strong. If I just cap, then maybe this group dies over here. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to let you connect. Right. And then how would you make two eyes from this? Just play over here. Or this one. See, because push, cut, Atari, descend, Atari, Atari, connect, and Atari here. So if I keep connected, hmm, oh, it's difficult. I get a new period. Right? Or maybe not. Not sure. Yeah. Woo! That was a nice time, Suji. So if I play over here, then pushing. Ah, but I can extend down one more time. Oh, I'm glad I took that time, Suji. I really needed that. And now descend. And since I got this M3 move, it's not clear to me that white can make another eye here. So white's hope is now to cut this off. But I also don't think that white can because there's not enough liberties on this Q6 stone. But maybe what white will try to do is falsify eyes, cut me off. Let's see if I go this way. Here, this one. Connects. So I guess this makes the most sense. Here, if I capture, then they Atari and cut me off. Here, connect. And then I can try and connect underneath like this. So here, Atari, and then I'll have to connect, so also no. So here. Ah, shortage of liberties, I think. No, maybe not. But at the very least, I think black will be okay. Ah, it's all so complicated. I think I'll be okay. And so, if I don't play, then here, then here, then here. So I need to save this stone. This one goes to Ko. So this is probably the safest way. Interesting. Shortage of liberties. And white might be dead. Ah, nice! I won! Woo! Okay, time to go review the game. I'll see you all in a minute. Alright, so I took a look at the game, and let's just go through it. So, up to here kind of makes sense. What I was expecting from white was the honey from this side. Black connects and white connects. This is kind of like a normal development. As I mentioned, if white wedges here, then black connects, Atari, and then you can see how this weakness is a bit annoying, and then it kind of forces white to take Gote, which is not so great. And black, this stone here is light, and meanwhile the shape here is a lot stronger than it really needed to be. So this is, it's a comfortable result for black. So over here, I guess what I might expect is something like here, and then, we might continue with that, something along, not here, but something along these lines. But, don't have to play that way. D15 is still okay. It's still Joseki. I think what might have been more usual is or something more kind of normal is if I descend, white will Hane, extend, and then can take the corner. Apparently, white can start blocking in this direction, but it's the AI doesn't really like it. Kind of loses 4 points. So really want to connect in this way, and then this looks like something that could be a normal shape. So sure, why not? The issue was when white cut here. Really, white should step back and let black connect, and then although black has two groups, I mean, black has to handle them, and white kind of has nice shape, but white's still a little bit unsettled because they're still A, so everybody is a little bit uncomfortable, therefore it's probably okay. Meanwhile, if white cuts, then it kind of looks like the typical mistake that you might expect is that white connects, then you make this exchange and attach here, and white shouldn't play this Hane because it's a disaster. Atari, and okay, maybe here, but even take this back. Like, you can see how this is just a complete disaster. So this is very, very typical. So when we have the results in the game, it's as if that kind of a result happened. And then, let's see, I could have just descended here. If white protects, then I can capture this. And if white decides to defend, oh, where am I? Decides to defend, then black can just play like this. Something to that extent. I think I had the move order slightly wrong, but that's the general idea. So here, in both, well, not in both situations, but in this case, black wants to either play A or B. As I mentioned, if black B, then here, then I guess cutting is possible, but yeah, it gets a bit complicated. So I like that I extended here, and what I was anticipating is something like this. And I had to read that out a couple of times because I didn't believe that I had enough liberties to win, but it's the case. Connecting here is quite good, and then, yeah, this result was okay for black. Basically, black makes no huge mistakes in this game. I think that there are some mistakes toward the end, but I actually can't make real good heads and tails of it, but we'll come to that when we get there. Okay, so now it comes to handling this group. The AI actually wants to Tanuki and play here, and I'm really uneasy with this because I'm not sure how to handle this group here for black. So let me just mark it. I'm not quite sure how to handle it. So I guess when you're not sure how to handle a group, you say, okay, how to attack. So I guess something like N17 will be a good way to start. And then I guess black has these attachments, and even if white tries to cut over here, you can easily sacrifice it and black is out. Meanwhile, if white attacks, like white has this weak group here, so white can't attack too hard. So okay, my idea is out. What the AI suggests is to maybe play this Hane and connect, and maybe black will play over here. White might extend, then black can push, and then can once again think about A to cover. But I wouldn't feel confident enough to play A, so I'd probably play B instead. And to be fair, even if B is slightly suboptimal, it's still enough. So the crux of it is that this shape here for white. Let's see if I can square. In general, it's not that it's thin, but it's that black gets a lot of forcing moves, and so black's not as weak here as you might expect. White isn't able to make black weak enough to be attackable with just one move, and so that's why it's okay to Tanuki to g5. So I play something like this, and then yeah, I couldn't bear to play this because I was just so worried. You know, it can get pretty, I don't know, annoying pretty fast. So I guess that makes sense. I pull back, and the AI absolutely hates this exchange because it's good for black. Black gets a move over here, and now black's shape is a lot better. It's a lot more difficult to attack. So white plays over here, and this clamp. And my idea was to stand up, but the idea is actually to step back now. If white tries to connect, then this is too much of a loss. Therefore, let's see. White might stand up like this, which is what I was worried about, but of course I shouldn't worry about that because black breaks through just cleanly, and these stones are weak, so that's obviously a horrendous idea. So let's see. I needed to extend a couple times, and there are some ways to play this a little bit better, but I didn't quite understand it, so I won't really dwell on it too much. Basically, at this point, what black can do is just make a base and just assume white lives. And the issue now is that black can play either A or B, and the game continues. White lives small on the inside of black's moyo, black's still alive, and then black hasn't lost anything of material substance. It was probably a bit optimistic for me to try and kill this group, and so the AI really dislikes it. So if I come over here, and once again, you might play something like this, and then Tanuki again. Yeah, make an exchange in Tanuki. So what it really doesn't like is that there are forcing moves like this one that kind of exist, and yeah, but at the same time, white lost liberty here, which created a little bit of that liberty shortage, so it doesn't like that at all. But here, as I say, my understanding becomes a little bit wears thin a little bit. I don't quite understand what the AI is trying to say, but basically from here, I did a good job spotting this. Even if I hadn't made this exchange right here, so let's see, let's go back, or let's not go back. So even if I had not made this exchange, let's get rid of this one. So even here, and playing this one again, here, connect here, and over here. So actually, even I was worried that this exchange was going to be a bad one, but it turns out that it was fine, and it helped me just as much in the end. Anyway, that's basically the game. There are no how do I say? It was a handicap game. White starts with a little bit of a handicap, and black, it was reverse Komi basically, and so black white made some awkward Joseki choices, which put them behind, and then ended up getting a little bit heavy with this group, and then tried to invade too deeply, and then just ended up dying. So that's basically the outline of the game. Anyway, that's that. So if you enjoy these kinds of videos, then like, comment, and subscribe. I should hopefully bring out more videos soon. It's just things have been hectic lately, so it's been difficult for me to sit down. But I'm still making videos, so I'm not going anywhere. One thing is we passed 100 subscribers, so really happy about that. Thanks everybody for joining and for subscribing. I really appreciate all of you, so thank you very much for your patronage. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, I've said the whole tirade, and I'll see you all in the next video.